magic of radio. She is in Rome, Italy. ABC News correspondent Megan Williams. Megan, inconclusive results from the Italian election over the weekend. What is going on?
Well, that's right. Nobody got a majority, but what is really clear is that there's been a huge surge of support for the populist parties. Now, the party that got the most votes is the Five Star movement, which actually started off as an anti-politician movement. It got more than 30% of the vote, and the other populist party that got almost 20% is the League. Now, that's a far-right party that ran on an anti-immigrant platform.
So what does this mean now? If nobody won enough to gain control, what happens now?
Well, what it's going to mean is very likely weeks of wrangling to figure out who is going to government. The right-wing coalition headed by Silvio Berlusconi, the formerly disgraced leader of Italy, is still going to be involved in the negotiations, as are the two parties that got the most votes. In that right-wing coalition, which is the League, the far-right League, and also the populists, the Five Stars, are going to be involved. But it probably will be up to the president of Italy, Mattarella, to figure out who is going to be the prime minister. It may even mean a technical government, so they'll put various experts in position and have them lead the government for a while. We really don't know. It could also mean elections fairly soon if they're not able to figure out how to put a government together.
How is this? What's the reaction from the rest of Europe been so far?
Well, I think this makes the rest of Europe nervous. Certainly, President Macron has said that this is, this is not great news from the perspective of what this means for the EU. These parties that have been elected, or these parties rather that got the most votes, are Eurosceptic parties. They're parties that don't embrace the European project. And then Germany is not going to be very pleased with that either. And it comes at a time, as we know, Brexit is happening slowly, but it's at a time when the European Union is weak. So to have a show of support for parties that aren't totally pro-Europe is disturbing, to say the least, for the rest of Europe.
Any comments out of America after this?
Well, I mean, it's interesting that this surge, this populist surge, and anti-politician surge, reflects a lot of what has happened in the United States. I mean, there are comparisons to the election of Donald Trump as president. Steve Bannon was here in Rome last week saying that he sees a lot of similarities between the United States and Italy. So, it's just more indication that there are a lot of people out there who are disillusioned with traditional mainstream politicians.
I don't know if you saw, Megan Williams, one of our comedians, John Oliver, wanted to throw his name into the hat. Did he get any votes?
I don't think so. I saw that, but I think it was too late.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
But who knows? He may well have. I mean, Italy's a kind of crazy country when it comes to the range of political parties. There are a lot, and they represent, pretty much anything you can think of.
Megan Williams, live in Rome, Italy. Megan, thanks for checking in. Have a good day.